Good morning, everybody. It's Cindy in Oklahoma, and I am out and about on a sunny, cool day in Oklahoma. We haven't had a freeze yet, but it's like the high today is supposed to be 55 or something like that. It's finally beginning to feel like fall. I wanted to come and talk to you about something that happened in my life and is happening in my life that is totally non-consequential, but it applies to all of us, especially if we're going through a tough time. We're getting older. For some reason, we're disabled. That kind of thing. Maybe taking care of a parent and having to juggle a whole bunch of things. And of course, for all of you with children, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I have a person I care deeply about, and she has launched a project in her life.
Turn left after 800 feet onto OK 76.
Yeah, the computer's telling me where to go. And she has launched into a new venture, and she's spent a lot of money doing it, and it's not turning out just like she thinks it should. And my heart breaks for her because she put a lot of effort into this, But we all have to remember that sometimes when things seem to be complicated or difficult, or seems like something we can't do, or something we've done that is disappointing us, whatever the case is, that sometimes we have to stop, we have to turn around, look at whatever the issue is, not panic, and try a new approach. This is so crazy, okay? Of course, being 65 and widowed, well, no, I was 67 and widowed, I'm sorry. After taking care of my husband for quite a while, but I still had him to ask, like, how would you fix this, or who would you call to fix that, or whatever. First of all, we have to remember there is wonderful YouTube, okay? And we can I don't care if it's how to fix your wigs, to working on a car, to fixing a lawnmower, to cooking a wonderful meal, whatever. There are tutorials. How to grieve, how to love, how to not be, lonely, what you can do to step out of your comfort zone. So, I decided I have an insert in my fireplace which burns wood. It's got a beautiful door on the front of it, and it's got a decorative glass, heat-proof glass that you look through, and you can see the firewood burning and all that. And then when it reaches a certain temperature, if you want to, you can put on auto, or you can just do it manually with the switch. It starts blowing the hot air out and helps heat the house for you that don't have one. So last year, mine seemed to be sucking smoke into the front room. I thought, oh man, So I got on YouTube and found out what the problem was, and ordered it was very, very simple, I thought. There's a seal that goes around the door, so that when you shut it and you crank, you shut the hinge or the lock, whatever you call it, it keeps the airflow correct within the chamber of the fireplace, and it doesn't, the flames and stuff don't jump toward the door to try to get more oxygen. And that's what was happening. My seal was really, really old. So I lift the door, just take two little caps off, two brass caps, and you lift this heavy door off of these little posts, and I laid it on a card table I brought in the house, and I got busy with a screwdriver, and I got all that old seal, which is it's an insulated stuff that's about, well, what I bought was an inch diameter, and it's braided, and then you put it in like a groove, or that it goes into. Well, I got the old out, I got the residue out real quick. I thought, this is really cool, I was so pumped up on myself that I had done something right on my own. Then I couldn't get the door back on. And it's heavy, mind you, and I couldn't get it to line up on the pegs. There's two pegs. And so I called my son, and he was on the way to a doctor's appointment with my grandson, and they had Boy Scouts that night, and he'd try to come over. Meanwhile, my fireplace is sitting wide open, and it was going to get cold that night, so that meant draft was going to come down into the house, cold air. So I cleaned out the different things and looked, and I thought, if I could see what I was doing more clearly, I might be able to set that on there a lot easier. Now, this is after about an hour's worth of work. And I went and got a craft lamp and set it on the hearth, got the light in. First shot that I lined that up and put it in there, and it was done. It taught me a lesson, and it's something I shared with this person who is going through a difficult time with her new project. Sometimes we have to stand back, evaluate the problem, and try to fix it a little differently. Very simple. So that's my message for today, other than I just wanted to say hi to you. I'm on my way to a luncheon, long ways from my house, and I'll do some shopping and stuff on the way home, my day out. But I love y'all. Remember, God is always good. If things seem wet, always pray. Always pray. Ask God to guide you. He will. He loves you. He created you. So remember, God is always good. Remember, I love you. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.